on the money with his game.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Played in with a nice touch off the
I hate that. I can't move laterally.
He's got 10.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Now here's Beverly. Harden outside. He dishes it to Moniunas. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Warriors leading by 5. Green with a screen on Harden. Dishes it to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Timeout called the Warriors.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires the 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Back to Harden. Harden right side. It's deflected. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Warriors shooting in this game 45%. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Ariza brings the double. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Ariza. The dish to Curry. Looking to end the drought. That's good.
These niggas, dog. You could
Curry's
be in a
got
hole.
9 points.
They could cut the lead.
And assists like that have
You can hit it
typified
free.
their
You like
effort
that the
today.
momentum
Great ball
back.
movement.
These niggas is
Really
great.
an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They set the pick. Here's Black. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you've got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
They'll change up the style on Harden for a quarter.
The first free throw is good. Boy, the Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed, And Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol in the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard because they wouldn't have had the cap room to absorb him. So, you know, they're probably glad that in hindsight that deal fell through because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol.
Yeah.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy, sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
On its way from Curry for two. And that one's on target from the wing. And down the pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line and deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Green in the post. Here's Barnes. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
They set the screen. It's Harden with the drive. Barnes against Ariza. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's the feed to Barnes. Thompson outside. Tries again. And he hits the jump shot.
Hey, these niggas is fun to play
Thompson's
with.
got 9.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
It's Harden with the drive.
Fast, man.
Shots to stop the drought.
Get that ball.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He should be in for one of those
Hey, what you
games.
doing?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets trail by 9. And Curry, Steve, already in his 6th season in the NBA. The Warriors franchise leader already in three-pointers made.
Yeah, Warriors fans obviously hoping he will one day retire in blue and gold. And by the way, that's how I feel too. But listen, this guy just incredible from the three-point line. And he became a superstar last year, really emerged as one of the best players in the NBA.
That ball almost came through my
And that will be
TV.
Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3.
Right now, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range.
Harden with the defensive effort. Terry outside. Inside. Off the screen.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that
Man,
just leaves
that's
you
a percentage
in awe.
buster right there. I don't like shooting those.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top.
Yo, man,
They're up by
be
7.
real with you, man.
Time
Y'all
now for the
play each other
halftime
all the
break,
time,
with
so
the
you
third
bound
quarter
to be
soon to
every once in a
follow,
while.
right here
I
on
think
2K Sports.
The true test, man. The true test is when you play. Is when you get in the tournaments. When you get in the tournaments, leagues, and you play different people, you get used to playing to each other. So of course you're gonna beat them sometime.
And now the third quarter about to get going. An exceptional.
You see what I'm trying to say?
from
You get
James
in the
Harden.
tournaments playing different people.
Yeah, he played a very
That's when we
mature
see how
first
ill his
half
style is.
offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're
All right, now I'm
talking
back to
about
my
when
game
we
focus,
say
man.
offensive efficiency.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Monty Eunice. And it's Black in at the 5 down low.
Bounce ball, man.
Thompson passes to Bogut. It's tipped. It's Harden with the drive. And he gets it to go.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages
seen
to
it.
finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down. James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on a string.
And Harden, a left-hander. Defenders tend to have more trouble, it seems, guys, with softballs.
Well, and especially with Harden because of how crafty he is. He's got that Manu Ginobili Euro move, the change of speed, change of direction, and then the strength. I mean, that's what separates him. He draws contact and seems to just go right through players.
Such a wide-open look. Thompson's got 12.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
It's Harden with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. To the wing on the left. From 15 feet away, Curry with another miss.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you know, not everybody was happy with Dwight Howard signing in Houston. The Rockets starting center, Amir Ashiq, was not shy about expressing his displeasure. And, you know, I think that hung over the team for a while. And it wasn't until late in the season that was kind of put to rest.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Out to the wing. Barnes dishes to Curry. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bogut's got 5 points so far. Harden against Thompson. Now Harden. He's got 19. Feeds it to Monty Eunice. Inside.
Okay, let's go.
Ariza. No good with the layup.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Another